Friends, myself Jagdish Kara, lecturer in zoology, KB DAV College, Nirakarpur. Today I am going to discuss about difference between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Spermatogenesis and oogenesis are the process of formation of male gametes and female gametes respectively. Spermatogenesis leads to a formation of sperms, while oogenesis leads to the formation of ova or eggs. In the process of development, the sperm and ovum unite to form a zygote. Later, this zygote pass on cleavage and further embryogenesis to produce an embryo. Friends, both spermatogenesis and oogenesis pass through three phases. These are multiplication phase, growth phase, and differentiation phase. In the multiplication phase, in case of spermatogenesis, the spermatogonium divides mitotically to produce number of spermatogonia. Later, the spermatogonium do not divide for some times, then it grows and become the primary spermatocytes. The primary spermatocytes pass through meiotic cell division. After meiosis 1, secondary spermatocytes are produced. Later, these secondary spermatocytes produce spermatids. Finally, 4 spermatids are produced. Later, these spermatids pass on spermiogenesis and the different parts of the sperms are formed, and finally 4 sperms are produced. Similarly, in case of oogenesis, the oogonium divides mitotically to produce number of oogonium. Later, these oogonium grow in size to form primary oocytes. Then these primary oocytes pass on meiotic cell division. After meiosis 1 or first maturation division, one large egg and a small polar body is produced. Later, second maturation division takes place. As a result, the secondary oocyte divide to produce an otid and a second polar body. Later, this otid becomes the ovum. Simultaneously, the first polar body divide by meiosis 2 to produce 2 polar bodies. Thus, finally, 1 functional egg and 3 polar bodies are produced in case of oogenesis. Let us discuss the differences. First, we will go to the definition. Spermatogenesis is the process of formation of male gametes or sperms in the male gonad or testis. Similarly, oogenesis is the process of formation of female gamete or ovum in the female gonad or ovary. Nature of the process. Male gametogenesis is the spermatogenesis. It leads to the formation of a mature male gametes or sperm. Similarly, oogenesis is the formation of female gametes or mature ovum. Let us discuss different stages. Spermatogenesis is completed in 3 stages. These are spermatocytogenesis, spermatidogenesis, spermiogenesis. Similarly, oogenesis is completed in 3 stages. These are follicular phase, ovulation phase and luteal phase. Then where the process occurs? Spermatogenesis occurs in the testes until the sperm moves to the epididymis and gains mobility. Similarly, oogenesis occurs in the ovary until the secondary oocyte moves to the fallopian tube. Then continuity of the process. Spermatogenesis is continuous process that begins with puberty and continues until death. Oogenesis begins at the fetal stage. It is arrested after birth. The rest of the process continues at the attainment of puberty, and this process continues till menopause. That means the reproductive cycle of the women is ceases. Occurrence. Spermatogenesis occurs in all these spermatogonia and they undergo meiosis producing sperms all times. This process is completed in the testes, whereas oogenesis occurs in one oogonium at a time, and some oogonia may require many years to reach maturation. This process stops at secondary oocyte stage until fertilization. That means in the fetal stage the oogenesis starts and continued up to secondary oocyte stage. Then it is pass on meiosis and the process is arrested at metaphase 1 stage. The number of gametes produced. Million of sperms are produced every day. Only one ovum is released per month. Then where the process develops from? Spermatogenesis occurs in the spermatogonium. Sperm develop from the germinal epithelium of the seminiferous tubules of the testes, whereas egg develops from the germinal epithelium lining of the ovary. Starting cells. Starting cells in primary spermatocytes in case of spermatogenesis, whereas starting cell is primary oocyte in case of oogenesis. Functional gametes produced. Meiotic division of primary spermatocytes result in 4 spermatocytes or 4 spermatids, which later on develop into sperm. Similarly, meiotic division of primary oocyte result in a ootid, which becomes a functional ovum. Cytogenesis in the process of gametogenesis. During spermatogenesis, on the approach of cytogenesis, 2 equal cells, that is secondary spermatocytes, are produced, whereas in case of oogenesis, during cytogenesis 2 unequal cells are produced. The larger one is known as oocyte and the smaller one is called as polar body. Then from where the developing gametocytes get their nourishment. In case of spermatogenesis, the certainly cells of the testis provide nourishment to the developing sperm. But in case of oogenesis, nourishment is provided by the yolk present in the cytoplasm of the developing ovum. Let us discuss the phases. Growth phase. Growth phase is shorter in case of spermatogenesis, whereas it is longer in case of oogenesis. Let us consider the resting phase. No resting phase is seen during spermatogenesis, but resting phase occurs during oogenesis from the embryonic stage till puberty. That means after birth, the process of oogenesis ceases for a period till the attainment of puberty. Then what about the size of gametes? Male gametes are smaller in size, where the female gametes are larger in size. Let us discuss the motility of the gametes. Sperm is motile because it is able to move. It has the tail and it has mitochondria at the midpiece region to provide energy for movement, whereas egg is non-motile. Let us discuss the nuclear condensation process. Nucleus become compact or condensed during spermatogenesis, but nucleus enlarges into germinal vesicle in case of ovum. Then storage food. Sperm stores less amount of food within itself. The amount of food present in the sperm is very less due to very less quantity of cytoplasm found in the sperm. The ovum stores lot more food within itself. The food are present in the form of yolk or yolk granules. This much for